Welcome back, Smashers. It's Jansen here, back with a brand new Amazon FBA tutorial video. Now this week I'm going to be teaching you guys a little trick that I've developed that will allow you to do your product research on your mobile phones when you're out and about, and be able to estimate how many sales a product is making without actually using Jungle Scout or Helium 10. It's a very useful trick that I use just when I'm out and about. If I've got like 10 minutes spare and I'm just like on my phone on Amazon, I'll use this trick to kind of like guesstimate how many sales a product's making and whether it's actually worth investigating further when I get home and when I've got a computer or laptop. So for those of you that might not know this, well, in order to do your Amazon FBA product research, you do need tools like Jungle Scout or Helium 10 because they provide you with a great insight into how many sales a product is actually making. Now, the problem with those tools is that they're only available on laptop or a computer. You can't currently use them on your mobile phones, which in this day and age is, a bit problematic. We've all got internet on our phones, we've all got access to Amazon and things like that. So the one thing that we want to be able to do when we're like on our lunch breaks or when we're commuting to work is to be able to log on to Amazon, do product research and be able to actually see how many sales a product is making. So this trick that I'm about to teach you guys now is definitely one that you should be using. I'll be honest, it's not something that you can use in isolation. What I would say is you should use it when you're out and about doing your product research to guide you as to whether a product is worth investigating further when you get back home and you have got a computer. So as I say, guys, this tip is brilliant for just like when you're on your lunch break or commuting and you want to be able to do your product research and find that killer product. So we're just going to load up my phone now. So let's jump into my phone. I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. So you log on to amazon.co.uk, and just as a basic example, I'm going to just type in a product here. So let's say you'd been out and about and you saw posture correctors and you were like, that's something that I think could be worth investigating. I wonder what the sales are like. But let's just say you're on your lunch break or something, you didn't have access to Jungle Scout or Helium 10. Well, this is what you do. You go onto amazon.co.uk and you type in like posture corrector, the product that you're searching for. Then what I would do is go to the first listing, load that up, and as soon as it loads, what you want to do is scroll down after the product description, and then after the bullet points, and here you can see where it says additional information. Now the key thing that we are interested in here is the best sellers rank, and what that is Amazon's effective chart. It's like a music chart. The higher up you are in the chart, so like number one position, the more sales you have. So we can see here that this product is bestseller rank 37 within that category, so within like health and medicinal supplies or whatever category posture correct is in. Like I'm telling you now, 37 as a bestseller rank is crazy. The amount of sales this seller is making will easily, I'd say, be over 100 a day. And I know that because I know what bestseller ranks to look for, and I'm going to teach you in this video what kind of bestseller ranks equate to in terms of sales. So I've estimated there that this seller is doing 100 a day minimum, and I've done that so far without using Helium 10 or Jungle Scout. So let's just pretend that I'd never come across this product before and I'd seen that. So we know now that the first seller is selling around 100 units a day. Now, what I would then do is then go to the second listing and I'd do the exact same. I'd scroll down, I'd go to the best seller rank, wherever it is. It's here, and this one has a bestseller rank of 340, so it's not as impressive as the seller before, but 340 is still pretty crazy in terms of daily sales. So I'd say this 340 could well be doing 80 or 90 sales. It's definitely doing well in terms of total sales. So again, see how I've done that? I've just used my knowledge of bestseller ranks to estimate the amount of sales that Jungle Scout would give when we later research it. And This is exactly how Jungle Scout and Helium 10 actually work. All they are doing is looking at the bestseller ranking of the product that you're searching for, and then they're just comparing it to like some benchmark data that they've got, and then just spitting out the sales based on that. So what we're doing here is effectively what Jungle Scout and Helium 10 does, but a lot more manually and obviously not as accurately. Now, in terms of what is a good bestseller rank, so this is my experience. I would say anything that has a bestseller rank of 6,000 or lower, it is category specific, but generally what I've seen is any product with a bestseller rank of 6,000 or lower will be selling at least, I'd say, 10 units a day. So, and obviously the lower you get in the charts or the higher you get, whichever way you want to phrase it, the more sales you'll make. So let's just do another one as an example. Let's go a bit further down, because obviously the products towards the top of the search ranking are going to have loads of sales. So let's scroll down here and let's go to this one here, Hope Eye Posture Corrector. And we scroll down, we go to the bestseller rank, which is, Amazon started to hide it now, so sometimes it's hidden within the bullet points for some reason. So you just press see more here. So this person has a bestseller rank of 5,621. So based on that information, I would guess that they're selling like maybe 10 units a day or something. So what we're going to do now is let's just hop into the computer and actually have a look at what the actual sales are. I could be a million miles off. I haven't actually confirmed this, but these are what my suspicions are, that this product, those two sellers were doing like 80 to 100 units a day, and I'd say this one's probably doing around 10 units a day. Okay, so we've just loaded Amazon up. I've typed in Posture Corrector, the exact same. Now let's load Jungle Scout up and let's have a look at those sales. So the first seller I think that we were looking at, let's have a look at what the name was. It was Gear Ari. So Gear Ari is this one here, and actually my sales estimate was far too low. Look at this, this is like crazy. So this person is doing 221 sales a day with a sales rank of 35. So although my number of like 100 was actually quite a bit lower, I still knew that the product that I'd found was like a high seller. And that's all we want to do at this stage. When you're doing your product research on your phones, you're not like looking to have massively accurate data or anything, or massively accurate guess. You just want something that's indicative. So if you're on your lunch break or on your way to work and you find a product or you think of a product, you go on it, you look at the bestseller rank and you're like, okay, that's got a bestseller rank of 1,000. You know immediately that that product is actually selling quite well. And that should then give you the confidence when you get home that evening from work or wherever you are. As soon as you get access to a laptop in Jungle Scout, you can then go ahead and actually check the sales that Jungle Scout says. So that was the first one, so 100, so actually quite a bit higher. The next one was Bay Kill. And that one is got 72, so I wasn't far off on that one. I think I said about 80, so I was quite close on that one. I think what it is as soon as you get a bestseller rank of under 100, the sales just go absolutely crazy and explode. So it's very hard to predict, but generally, like bestseller rank 100 to 1,000, I think I'm quite good at estimating. So the last one, so this is the real test now. So Hope I said I think it was about 10 sales a day. Let's just find them in this list. Okay, they might not even be on here. Might just have to actually search for them. Okay, Hope Eye's here. Let's just click into it and then we can actually search properly. Okay, and what is the answer on the total amount of sales? So 8 sales. I think I might have actually said that, 8 or 10. Either way, they are selling 8 a day, and I kind of guesstimated that based on the bestseller ranking. So you can see, guys, just how valuable it is using this technique, because it means that you can do your product research wherever you are. You know, if you're out and about or, you know, whatever, and you've got 5 or 10 minutes spare and you want to do some research, you can use this technique now. And the great thing is, the more you do it, the more you use this technique and the more you then verify your sales figures with Jungle Scout, the better you'll get at estimating how many sales a product's actually making. You've just seen with me there, I was quite accurate with my sales guesses, and that's purely because I'm a seller on Amazon, so I've gotten used to like checking out my bestseller ranking and checking others, and also because I've used this technique now for a number of months. You know, when I'm on the tube or whatever and I get Wi-Fi, I just have a quick look, or if somebody sends me their product and this talking about sales, the first thing I do is look at the bestseller rank, and then in my head I'm thinking, okay, they're doing like 10 sales a day or 20 sales a day or whatever. So make sure you use this technique, guys. It's very effective, and it's something else that will set you apart from others when it comes to allowing you to find a product and absolutely smash it with Amazon FBA. So that is it for this week, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to give me a like and of course subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, I will see you next week.